So I tried to explain to the manager that Josh asked me to come here at 2 o'clock. They sent me a text message at 1:45. I was outside in the parking lot uh, when I got the message, and I came in to see if I would be able to leave earlier. But that was, I mean, what? Why did the owner of a business tell me to be somewhere at 2 o'clock and then ask to? Why would an owner of a business ask me to arrive somewhere at 2 p.m. to speak if he wasn't intending on maintaining that schedule? And then she told me, the manager here told me that you can't assume that because Josh is a businessman that he doesn't have a priority, that he doesn't have the sense of, no, like, businessmen, they have the responsibility of maintaining their schedule. That's what businessmen do, right? And then if he tells you he's going to be there in a half hour, it's because he wants you to be there. He readjusted his calendar. He looked at his calendar and he said, I can make it there in a half hour. It is now over 45 minutes or 50 minutes after that time. So I think this is shenanigans. It's where you tell somebody I'm going to be somewhere at a certain time, and then you make them wait for you to get there. You change the time that you planned on being there. And I think it's like what like elitists do, like the social group of higher ups, business people do. Like people who don't care about you, the person they scheduled the meeting with. It means he didn't care about you. If he told you to be somewhere at a certain time and then he doesn't show up, he doesn't care about you. And if he asks you to wait 30 minutes and after 30 minutes he's still not there, that means he doesn't care about you. There's no other excuse about it. That's how they treat employees. If your boss tells you to show up at 2 p.m. and you don't show up, it is because you tell your boss, I don't care about the schedule you wanted me to show up to. And the manager here decided to lie and say that I'm not allowed to judge character or judge what's appropriate, what is normal. Like, I don't have a normal grasp of reality. She said my normal expectations that people who run businesses or people who own businesses or people who live by business in business wouldn't maintain their schedules. She said, well, you don't know his personal life. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what's going on in his life. You don't know those things. But that's part of being a business owner. You set schedules. You tell people to be somewhere and you expect them to be there. And that same rule applies to you. You say, I'm going to be somewhere, you're supposed to be there. You don't wait an hour and a half or make the other person wait an hour and a half after the time you told them to be there. So it applies to the business owner and everybody else in society. So you're making a bad example for yourself. You're telling somebody you're going to be there at 2 p.m. It is now, there's no clock around here. What clock? It is now 2:54 p.m. So I was told to be here at 2 p.m. It is now 2:54 p.m. I was told to wait a half hour after 2 p.m. and he would be here. It is now an hour after that time. So I don't think that's an appreciation for the person you scheduled a meeting for. I think that's all over the internet. It's a form of disrespect. It's an insult to schedule a time to meet somebody and then to not show up. And then the manager here, her name is Liliana, she decided to tell me that my grasp of reality, that it's a normal expectation. You set a schedule, you make it there, and that anybody who is in a business or in the field of business would always maintain their schedule. or wouldn't be in business for long if they skipped out on scheduled meetings. If they didn't take, well, then, and someone's telling me in my ears he couldn't make it to the meeting at 2 p.m. Well, then why did he schedule a meeting for 2 p.m. if he couldn't make it? Josh was aware he wasn't going to be there at 2 p.m. And or the owner of Taco Bell was aware he wasn't going to show up to work today at 2 p.m. or to this meeting on time. He made that conscious decision. It wasn't an accident or a mistake. It was a conscious decision. No, he is a professional. Josh is a professional businessman. He owns a Taco Bell. He owns several Taco Bells. He doesn't make mistakes about his schedule. And look, he just arrived. He's arriving at 2:56 p.m. He's here. So I'm going to stop this video and post it later.